All right, here we go. So our objectives are to divide powers with the same base and to raise a quotient to a power. So we're going to dominate this, guys. We're going to dominate. So just humor me here because I know a lot of you already know it. 4 to the 5th means 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Agree?
Yes.
Over 4 cubed means 4 times 4 times 4, right?
Yes.
Now look at this. Couldn't you just, since it's all multiplying, couldn't we just go cancel, cancel, cancel? What's left? 4 squared. Agree? Which is what?
16.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so smart. All right, skip the second one. Go straight to the third one. I don't feel like writing out 8 2 times. So, x to the 7th would be how many x's in the top?
7.
X to the 9th would be how many x's in the bottom?
9.
Where are there more x's at?
At the bottom.
How many more?
3.
Say it again, Riley. 1 over. I love it. That's our rule today. Everybody write it down. Quotient properties, quotient of powers property. If the bases are the same, subtract exponents. Which makes sense because when we multiplied, we did what with exponents? We added them. So when we're subtracting, or when we're dividing, we be subtracting. Cool? So don't make this more difficult than what it is. Now, look at this first one. Let's make sure we're all clear on this. Those are the 6 and the 4 are not exponents. They are coefficients. So what is 6 over 4? We can simplify 6 over 4 into 3 over 2. And then I ask this question. Ready? You have z's in the top and the bottom. You have more z's where? How many more? So z to the 5th. That's all you got to do. Just go, where's there more at? And figure out how many more by subtracting. Okay, ready? So again, 10 b to the 4th over 2 b to the 9th. 10 over 2 is, do I subtract? No, because why? Those are not exponents, those are coefficients. So 10 over 2 is 5. Then I ask this question. Where do you have more b's at? How many more? So how would I write that then? 5 over, you can write 1 b to the 5th or just 5 over b to the 5th. They're both right. How did I get the b to the 5th again? How? Because there's more b's in the bottom. How did I derive the 5, that exponent 5? Because 9 minus 4 is 5. Okay, go. So 9 over 6 would be 3 over 2. Where's more A's at? Bottom, how many more? 2. Where's more B's at? How many more? Done. That's good that you remember doing it. You're not good at it? You had it down though? Okay, so it's not like riding a bike. Once you got it, you have it, you never forget it. Okay, here we go. Now, let's do this. Look up here on the screen with me. Where do I have more x's at? Top, how many more? 2 or 1? Just 1. Because remember, if you don't see an exponent, it's a 1. So x, where do I have more y's at? How many more? Okay, now, why am I pausing on the z's? Boyer, why am I pausing on the z's? Because but in our minds, we're all about making people feel good. We want that z to be happy. So that z to the negative 3 that's in the bottom, we should be thinking in our head, hey, let's move it to the top. And how many z's would you have total now? 7. Now, if you're going, Mr. Dice, I can't do that in my head. No worries. Just do this then. Just go scribble out, put the z cubed up there, and then z to the 7th.
I didn't do it like that.
Did you get it correct?
Yeah.
How'd you do it? Did you do 4 minus -3 and get z to the 7th?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm always going to defer to positive exponents. Okay?
Well, it was positive when I did it. Okay, so I just like counted in my head -3 to -2 to -1, and then to 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I did it.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you how I did it?
No.
Okay, well, I got the right answer.
Okay, let's Grace, be careful, because it doesn't make sense to me yet, but that doesn't mean minds can't think differently. Just make sure what you're thinking every time it matches my answer, then I'm good. Because sometimes we create a rule that doesn't work. It just worked for that certain one because we get lucky sometimes. Okay? Steven, you okay? Why are your arms folded? You got your coat like zipped up, tied. What the heck's wrong with you? Then unzip your coat a little bit. Show off some chest hair. Come on, cowboy.
Cowboy.
There you go. Now, don't you feel better? That is a good-looking coat, though. Is it warm? All snuggly? All right. You're supposed to go, no, Mr. Dice, freaking I'm a man, I don't wear snuggly things. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, here we go. So 10 over 15 are not exponents, they are coefficients. So 10 over 15, Miguel, what would that simplify into? 10 over 15? 2/3, good. Thank you. All right, so now you have options. See, Grace, just stay with me here. I'm thinking this, girl. I'm thinking these are going up top, becoming +3. This is going down here, becoming +1, and 3 minus 1 is 2 up top. Do you like that way I thought of it? That's what you, okay. So that's how I think of it. So m squared. And then there's what? One more n up top as well? Questions, guys? Don't be afraid to ask. Yes?
Would you move the m to the top because it's unhappy on the bottom because it's
What's unhappy?
The n on the bottom.
The n's not unhappy.
So you move it up.
I never moved the n. I only moved the m.
The m.
Yeah, I changed m's to make them both happy.
Yeah.
And then where do I have more m's at top? How many more? 2. Is that sufficient? Okay, good.
That's just asking.
All right. No, it's all good. All right. I want to see. Go ahead. Try it on your own. Let's see what you got. Who got this? We'll give everybody a chance.
I don't think Grace got that last one by doing it the same way.
I don't think so either. I think her rule's false.
Counting it up like a number line.
Yeah, I'm going to let her figure it out on her own. I'm not going to tell her because she's smart enough to go, okay. I also know if I tell her how to do it, she's going to fight me. Like most women.
She likes dreams.
Okay, who thinks they have it? Okay, hold on now. Eric, come here closer, buddy. If it's wrong, I'm going to punch you right here in the neck.
Deal.
All right. Okay, tell me what to write.
Good time.
Here we go. Tell me what to write.
It's 1/2, right? 1/2. And then y to the second on the top. And then z to the 5th on the top. And then you go to the bottom and then it's x to the 9th.
Nice job. Nice. Everybody okay with that? Because these x's go down here, 9. How many more y's in the top? 2. These z's go up here, and 2 plus 3 is 5. Grace, can I come to you real quick, hon? Are you getting it right still?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You tell me the truth?
Yeah.
Good. Ah. Okay. We have this quotient cubed. What do I do when I have a power raised to a power? I should multiply, don't I? So that becomes z to the 12, okay. And nobody in here is going to be a knucklehead and go 9, right? Nobody in here would tell me 9. Because 3 cubed
27.
is 3 times 3 times 3.
9.
27 x to the 6. So we're okay? My goodness, Ms. Leish. See, I told you they weren't dumb. And you should hear the smack Ms. Leish says about you guys.
Pretty bad.
She talks a lot of ish. A lot of ish.
Ish.
Isn't that slang for smack? Looks like, or I know another word. I know it's slang for another word. I'm not using that other word. I know what ish stands for.
If you're a real man, you would say it.
I don't. Yeah, but I think our definitions of men are different. I don't think I have to use profanity to prove my manhood.
True.
Actually, I think it usually shows ignorance
Would you risk
that I have to use profanity to show manhood.
Would you risk your job to do
No, it has nothing to do with that.
To show his
it?
man.
Would you risk your job to show your manhood?
He wouldn't have to.
I don't, again, you didn't listen to. You know that's impressive is how Raylan like totally didn't hear a word I said. As I had a conversation to him, he didn't listen to a word I said. It's pretty impressive. There you go, Raylan.
I thought I had
Raylan. Shut your mouth. Hey, Raylan.
I thought I was on.
No. You're not on anything. Shut your mouth. That's on my recording too.
Oh.
There we go. All right. So, got a question here. Here we go. 2 to the 4th. Not 8. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. Now listen. Does anybody need to do this? Put a 1 and then go 2 to the 1 times 4, 4th, x to the 24th, y to the 16th, and then go one step further and then go 16 x to the 24th over y to the 16th.
That just seems like.
No. I'm not listen, I don't. Does anybody like to do that? Then do it. If it helps you get the problem right, who cares? Get it right. Okay? Then you can talk that ish to the people that didn't do it and got it wrong.
Talk that
Oh man. Who's got an idea? Who's got a game plan?
I got an idea.
I know, but I can't let you just dominate the class today because you're on a roll. Like somebody else has got to get on your level today, Eric. You had your algebra Wheaties this morning, man.
Yep.
Anybody got a game? Mason, you look like you got a game plan. No? Miguel, you got a game plan?
He's got a plan.
Hey, say it louder. How do I? So I don't like to say switch. I like to say flip it. So I think that's what you meant, right? So let's flip it. 4y to the 7th over 3x to the 5th, but now it's all raised to a happy 2. What?
Coefficients.
Everything.
Yeah.
Because look up here. The whole thing's in parentheses. That means flip it all. That means 3 raised to a negative 2. Flip it. Now 3 is raised to a happy 2. Everything. Don't think about it. Just do it. The whole thing's in parentheses. Flip the whole stinking thing. Right? Because look, this has a coefficient exponent. Look up here, Alyssa. This has an exponent of 1. Now I'm going to take 1 times happy 2. Or we could just say 4 squared, which is 16. Y to the... What's that, Boyer? 14th. Okay, good. Over Charlie. 3 squared. X to the 10th. Hey, and real quick, look up here. Don't be a knucklehead and think you square the 5. You multiply the exponents. You square the coefficients.
Has someone squared that?
Oh, totally, dude. Totally. People get things backwards. They'll multiply the coefficient, square the exponents. That could happen. Think about it. During a test,
I
Mr.
understand.
Dice is sitting here breathing over his shoulder. Your mom says she's not giving you a single Christmas present if you don't do well on this test.
It happens a lot of 2s and 3s, like 2 to the 3rd power.
Yeah. What's wrong, Grace?
I have a question.
Okay, what?
Do you only flip
That
it to the
would
parentheses
confuse
if the exponent's negative?
The whole thing's raised to a negative. Then you flip the whole thing.
But if it's a positive, you don't have to.
Correct.
That's the end of my question.
So look at this one. Here, I want everybody to put it now. I'm going to teach you and you know what? I already gave you a restroom break, right? Okay, I want everybody to put a little star on their paper. And I want you to think of this moment. I want you always to simplify first. Everybody write simplify first. Don't listen to outside voices. Don't listen to other teachers that tell you to do it differently. They're wrong. They can come see me and I'm going to show them my stars. And I told you to simplify first. So listen to me. What's that mean? Everybody look up here on the screen. Inside the parentheses. Simplify inside. Raylan, look at the stinking screen. Inside the parentheses, simplify inside first. So 6 over 15, take out a 3, is 2 over 5. Where do you have more A's at? In the top, the numerator, how many more? 2. A squared. It's still cubed because you followed the stars. Now it makes the problem easier. Go ahead, finish it, cube it. Go. Two cubed is 8. 8 to the 2 times 3, 6. 15 in the bottom, right?
I think you're talking about the first part.
Thank you. Because 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. Circle that answer. Is that what you have? Okay, then why'd you say, mm-hmm? You know, bullcrap. You have a 15.
Yeah. I forgot.
What'd you, oh, you,
I did think that would work like
you
that.
didn't listen to me.
I didn't.
Erase it.
I'm erasing it.
He didn't simplify first.
I didn't. I thought you were talking about the A.
I talk about, I said everything inside the parentheses simplify, right? Because I'm telling you, you look up on the screen, you don't want to cube 6, cube 15, and then simplify it. You'll get it wrong. I'm helping you.
Yeah.
So we're going to do what first? Simplify first. So here we go. Inside the parentheses, we're going to look and see if we can simplify first. So in this parenthesis, I can't simplify. In this parenthesis, I can't simplify. And I despise unhappy exponents. So what am I going to do? I'm going to move just the top down to the bottom. Why not everything? Because different parentheses. Exactly. So we're going to rewrite this as 1 over. I'm going to rewrite the 3a squared b squared. But now I'm going to write 2 a cubed b to the 4th. And now it's raised to a what? Positive 2. He happy. Now, next thing. Everybody follow me up here. I had a student ask me last period, Mr. Dice, do I multiply, then square it? And what was my response?
No.
Well, no, but why no? My response was, order of operations. You do exponents first. So, look up here, what is 2 squared? 4. A to the 6, b to the 8. And now everybody look up here. Take this times this. So it becomes 1 over 12. A to the, what do you do when you multiply? You add them. So A to the 8, B to the, you guys are so smart.
This is too much for me to take.
Understandable, Raylan. You've paid attention probably 3 of these minutes since I've been teaching, but I get it. No, we're going to do another one. No questions. No, we're going to do another one. Okay. Nope, we're going to do this one. Right here. All right. What's the stars say to do? Simplify inside the parentheses first if you can. So look inside. Can you simplify?
Yes.
Yeah. The m's and the n's are going to simplify, agree? So we're going to rewrite it as 5 over 3 stays 5 over 3. So let's leave that. 5 over 3. But where do I have more m's at? How many more? 1. Where do I have more n's at? The top, how many more?
2.
Now, it's still raised to the negative 3. Now, everything is raised to a negative 3, so everything's going to get flipped and raised to a positive 3. You guys are awesome. So here we go. 3 over 5mn squared, now raised to a positive 3. You guys want to finish it? Go. Finish it. Knock it out. Eric, what's 3 cubed?
27.
27 over 125 m cubed n to the 6. Quit saying n6. N to the 6th power. Quit saying m3. M cubed or m raised to the 3rd power. We want to read our mathematical expression properly. Right, Stephen? Yeah. You unzip that shirt all the way for me now. There you go. You're showing off that chest here. I see you. There you going. You're like, this is so weird. Okay. You know what? I think we need to go to the board.
Yeah.
I think we need to get up.
Get that board up.
I think we need to get up out of our seats with you. It's a different world, isn't it?
I am smart.
All right, here we go. Look up here. We're going to jump to number 16. I'm going to do 16 with you, and then you're going to do 17 on the board again. Cool? Okay. Simplify first. Over here on the left, doesn't 18 over 4 simplify into 9 over... How the heck did you get 12? Who just said 12?
8 and 4. 8 plus, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Or how about 9 halves, right? Does that make sense, Lexi? We take a 2 out of top and bottom? Okay. Lexi, where's there more B's at?
The bottom. The top.
How many more?
2. 1 more.
Okay. And there's more C's in the bottom, so we were going to put C squared in the bottom. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Times. Take this right here, move it down the bottom, make it 3AB. So let's just cross it out and make it 3AB in the denominator raised to a positive 2. Everybody agree with me? Okay. What's 3 squared? 9 a squared b squared. So then when I multiply this 5, so it's 1 over, sorry guys, I got ahead of myself there. 1 over 5 times 9, 45. A to the 4th, b squared c cubed. Can y'all follow me on that? I know it's a little messy. And now we're just going to multiply. And when we multiply, we're allowed to cross simplify. Because look right here. How many times does 9 go into 45? So I'll go 1 and make this a 5. So my numerator is 1 over, follow my cursor, 2 times 5, a to the b to the No, careful. There's a B on top. So B in the bottom. C to the 2 plus 3. C to the 5th. That's a tough problem.
No, so hard.
I don't know if it's so hard, but it's definitely challenging. So, go to 17. Same concept. You guys at the board